now.
Oh, we on? Okay.
I'm just sitting here chatting.
Running our mouth.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Hey, sis, what's going on?
Much. Did you put a post up?
Uh, no, I can put one up right now.
Okay.
Oh no, we ain't doing that.
Uh,
Oh man. Hey.
he said he was about to put his timer on. Hey, Chaz. Hey, Chaz.
Hey, Joseph. Hey, Chastity. What's up, y'all? Ooh, they getting us together. I was waiting.
Me and Chaz was sitting here talking, and I said, "Oh, we late." We was in place. We just ain't.
Yeah.
We pulled a Brian and won't record.
He ain't never gonna let us live that down. Ever.
Ever. I won't even let myself live it down because it's just so funny. Did that happen?
Are we recording?
Hey, I'm glad that happened early in us talking to people. So going forward, that ain't never been a problem again.
Mm-hmm. Look at this one. Very late. She tried it. You tried it.
Oh, cute. Oh.
I can get through. Oh, Joseph, you at work? Oh man.
Working day and night.
How Brian said, okay. When you started shaking the leaf, okay.
I was like,
My guy, Timogen, baby boy. I'm like head over heels right now after what you just caught me today. So,
Timogen, you try to take my spot, Flash? You ain't get it because you ain't got it. That was so sweet. That was
yes.
So sweet.
She was the first one I hit, didn't I? Since I was like, look. Oh God.
All right. We
Hey,
got
hey, bro.
we got crew up in here. They be in on it. I love it.
The things are in. Where everybody in.
Well, yeah. The R&B representatives and the things coming out 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
How everybody doing? How y'all doing?
What's going on with everybody? Waiting for a few more heads to come up in the spot, the place to be. Is that the way love? That shit sounds so good, yo.
Uh-oh. My bad.
Oh, you did it me.
Is this the way love goes?
Rhyme for my eyes. Yeah,
Wearing a disguise.
Come on.
I need to know, is this the way? Okay.
You better ad lib. You better.
Whoa, everybody need.
Girl.
They can count on.
You ain't the only one, Mike Jones. Hey, Kels. What's going on, sis? Welcome.
Okay, look up. I see a new face. Kello
That's
with
Kels.
the jello.
Yeah.
Hey, Kels. Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the mess.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Anita. Welcome.
Oh, snap, Anita. Hey, girl.
Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Welcome.
Welcome back
to the craziness world of the R&B reps.
I mean, I ain't crazy. I'm eccentric.
Oh, you doing the seafood boil?
Cute.
Right. You see that, right? Cute. That was cute. That was cute.
Okay,
Oh yes, yes. Mike Jones. Yes, 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 yes. Our condolences to you and your family, man. You losing your pops. You know what I mean? Condolences to you and your family, for real.
Hopefully we can bring you a little joy today. I hope.
A little joy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we'll get started just a second. There's a bunch of people in here. Okay.
Yeah, we in the spot. We in the place.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Chastity. Yes, 300 subscribers, baby.
I know,
It was
right?
301, but I think somebody changed their mind.
Or it was a page that that
It was a spam
YouTube,
page.
yeah, spam, yeah. People don't be changing their minds like that.
Nah, it take quite a lot for me to unsubscribe on YouTube.
Right,
It got
right.
to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still probably won't. Yes. So
Okay.
So we get started in a second. Is there any current music events or anything you want to talk about before we hop into the topic, or
Current events
announcements, or something coming out soon, or
well, I'm loving right now because I wanted to do I was supposed to do a current R&B bangers, but I'm not doing one this week. But I want you guys to really go listen to that JoJo and PJ Morton new duet. Them two, they create greatness with each other, like for real, for real. But that and Timothy, yes, I'm so excited about this Roots picnic. I had to pull sis in. I had to pull in, y'all.
yeah. Okay, so this is the thing.
Okay.
I was talking a whole bunch of shit on Twitter, but I always talk the same shit. I don't music festivals ain't my favorite thing. Cause I like to sit down in venues and I like to go see one artist. And then sometimes with music festivals, different stages. So it might be two artists you want to see, and you got to pick one. And then I'm 40 plus, so
girl, I ain't at 40, and we gonna find a spot to sit the hell down for sure.
When Roots Picnic come along, I will be 43 years young.
Blessings, looking hot. It's looking good, sis.
But I'm gonna go have fun. It's not that I think I will have fun, but it's just I prefer to just go to a specific concert,
right?
You know. But this will be fun. It's Black as fuck. I'm gonna be with you, and it'll be fun. But I gotta fuss about stuff.
Yeah, we gonna talk our mess while we there anyway. But
please,
that's us.
Yeah, it sure is you, ain't it?
I like how you did that there. Keep it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, if y'all haven't checked out our talk with Mr. Vern Chandler,
he likes long walks on the beach, and
he wants a woman that knows what she wants. But that's a fool.
Yes.
And if you watch it, you'll catch that what we just did.
Yeah.
But yeah, we talked to him about Tony, Sons of Soul. Really great episode.
Great.
One that you really see how deeply we all are friends. Like it just comes through.
Yes.
Of that we know each other and that we love each other. And
right.
I mean, everybody we have on the show, we love them. So it comes through.
Yes.
And they all love music and love to talk about it. So it's definitely one to check out.
Yeah, speaking of, y'all need to also, everybody up in here, y'all can pick another song, people. Come on back to Catch That Mini so we can have a song and bug out and all that good stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So what we'll be talking about today is albums that are turning 25 this year. So we are talking about a very important year to me because that 1997, that's when I graduated high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Ooh.
so when you're in high school, music's a big deal, of whatever's hot. So I
Ooh.
have good memories. I have some opinions
Don't we all?
about some of the stuff, but like I said, also some really great memories, some really amazing music that stood the test of time came out 97
Yes.
for
Yes.
sure.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
yeah. All right. So JR, just pick one of the ones off the list and we'll just talk about it. Everybody else, we'll bring up the album. Y'all say what your favorite track is, or not even your favorite, the track that stuck with you the most from then to now off of the albums we talk about. And then we'll kind of go into it. We'll see what
Oh,
y'all put.
okay. So I'm gonna get this out the way. I'm gonna go with the Velvet Rope here. This Velvet Rope that we did an amazing episode with Mark. Oh my God. It was the week before the documentary came out. Let me tell you something. We got deep into that episode. You know what I mean? Like, we even talked about the remixes. Like, it was such a great, great episode. So if you follow us, y'all can check that out on our YouTube page. And it was so amazing. Like, me, Mark, and Elise, like, we cut up when we get together, and it was such a great episode. I think Jimmy Jam was definitely pleased. He was definitely pleased with the episode. But that album,
Because if he wasn't, he would have surely told us. Because he tells
absolutely
us.
that part. He wouldn't have liked it, or we would have got a nice little paragraph.
Oh yeah, he gathers us
When we're wrong. Yes.
Y'all seen it because it's a public gathering. We talked to him in the DMs, but he don't talk his shit in there. He put it on the post like
yes. And we all did it.
Which I respect because I like to hear from the horse's mouth to get things right. Because if we're saying it, we're not just making it up. That means we heard that, and that means that information is out there wrong. And he's there to be like, no, that's not what happened. So it's fine. Read me. If I'm wrong, read me, please.
That part.
Because I don't want to be out here looking stupid.
Because there's a lot. Nope, not gonna do it today. Nope, gathering myself. Nope. But yes, over that album, I think my favorite on that album, I connect more to you, but I think my favorite is Empty. That song was so like ahead of its time. It's current now because she was talking about falling in love with somebody over the internet. But now that the documentary has came out, we knew that she was empty from her relationship with Renee that I knew back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, something in this relationship ain't right. But I said, okay. And then it was like, some of these songs, like Empty and all that, but Empty is a favorite of mine. So, yeah, off the Velvet Rope. I go to that one.
Mm-hmm. Now I don't see my favorite change on that, but and this is going back, and I said this in the show. The song that stuck with me the most, that has the most meaning, is the song that I didn't like when it was out, but it's fine with me now. It's Together Again. That just like after losing a very close friend, for some reason that song just kept on finding me. Like literally find me. Like I went in the record store, and what do I find? The 12-inch of all the remixes of that song. Like it's just like the song just kept on finding me, and so it was like, what this song want with you, and find out.
Right. It was like I think we all agree to that. I think a lot of people even say that online now. Like Together Again was cool for what it was, but I think people started to really, really appreciate it so much more the older they got because they
Yeah.
started losing somebody to that. And
Yeah.
even though it's still a big ass single though.
You know, when it came out, I was 18. That's not exactly what I wanted. Even though I always thought the video was cool and all that. Like I rephrase it. It wasn't that I didn't like the song, but I just won't checking for it, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, as I got older and more mature, different songs on there started to resonate with me that didn't in the first place. And I mean, that's what music should do. It shouldn't always feel the same to you. Then that means you're not growing, I guess.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, sis. You already gonna drop the mic already? oh man.
Yes. So, but yeah, definitely check out the episode we did with Mark Chappelle about Velvet Rope. Like we went deep. Okay, but yeah, like
I'm here for it. Yeah,
we went really deep, and it's a emotional, vulnerable episode as well as just a lot of information and and a lot of silliness.
Yes, indeed.
Because Mark Chappelle don't have the sense God gave a goat. So there we go. I wish he was here.
Yeah, because he definitely would have said something in them comments.
Yes, Michael Jones, we have. You asked us last show if we listened to that song. And we did.
Yes, we did.
We be paying attention.
Oh, yeah. Believe me. We in them comments.
When you think we don't see y'all, we see y'all. We don't be annoying.
Y'all ain't low. We see all the shadiness you throw, too.
Yep. We see the good, the bad, and especially the ugly.
Mm-hmm. The real ugly. Oh, man.
All right. Okay. Where next? I'm putting you in charge. What's next?
Oh, you put me in charge? Okay. I'm going to go this way. Rasan Patterson. Let's talk about it. Woo!
Man, look.
Yeah, you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe.
I wish my best friend was in here right now, because if you ever want to meet two Rasan Patterson fools that lose their mind and know every song and is me and her. We was just talking about, well, we talk about him all the time, but we was just talking about him like a few days ago, like probably for like an hour.
Oh wow! And then Tyler, that we did the episode with the Brandy episode. Oh, he loves Rasan Patterson. Oh, that thing there. Woo! But I remember when I heard Where You Are, I heard the remix first. That's what I heard, the remix, and it was. I heard this on Kiss. Timogen, you know what's up. I heard this on Kiss, and it was like, yo, who is this dude? And you know, they said he was with what was the show? Him and Fergie was on the joint. Kids Incorporated.
Kids Incorporated, yeah.
Yes. And they said that, and he was a part of that. And of course, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 11, I'm telling my age. But I was only 11, so I'm like, Kids Incorporated, I don't know what that is. My mom like, that's some show, some little kid show, you know. And then we ended up copping the album for real. And that album is amazing with songs like Spend the Night, Come Over, My Sweetheart, So Fine. Like, I can go in on this album for real. And I wish it would have gotten the credit that it deserves, but it didn't, because they tried to put him in that neo soul thing, and he was not that. That album was not that at all. You know what I mean? So he kind of got pigeonholed in that, and I think it was completely unfair. You know what I mean? And that album was really a great album. Like I said, me and Elise were supposed to go to his show maybe a few months ago, and we said we were gonna go. We was excited. And I ain't tell you something. We tried to get them tickets, some things were sold out. Because I said, sis, if he does Come Over and Spend the Night, I think I'm going to cry. I think I'm going to cry. Because I just want him to do that first album in full. Like, for real. Like, that's all he have to do for me. Like, I know he got other joints. Like, you know, we love our after hours now.
Yeah, but
But
way on, he was like, "Baby, forgive me for making you wait so long."
baby, tonight.
I got him. I have that 12-inch
Yeah,
of Where You Are, and I
yeah.
posted it when I used to do the little sing-alongs. I need to do one. I ain't did one in a long time. And every time like retweeted it, and he sent me a message like thank you. It was very nice.
Oh,
I was singing. I gotta get to where you are, 'cause I can't stand being apart from you.
oh,
I get the plane in a car to you. That's the note. That's my jam.
yeah.
I really love that song. I love that whole like you said. I love the whole album.
Mm-hmm.
I was introduced to him because for Stop By because he had a video and they played that on like Video Vibrations and you know the other shows. I don't remember them really playing it on Video Soul, but they played it on the other shows. I remember
Yeah,
like a
I
lot.
do. Yeah, because I remember
Because
him
he was
being.
in that store window, right? Am I
Yes. Yeah.
okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just remember him being on Planet Groove, and they let him perform. And your girl.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here right now. We're gonna hit the albums, but we're gonna talk about each one as we talk about it. We're gonna trust me, if it happened in 97, we're gonna hit it. Now, if we miss it, then you come for us. But nah. And y'all know me, y'all know we gonna talk about Brownstone.
Oh, come on now.
So I
Come
got you,
on.
Mike. I got
We
you,
got
boo.
you, Mike. We
I
got
got
you.
you.
Yeah. So he did it on Planet Groove. I used to like
It's
when
right
they
here. It's right here. Okay.
when he was on Planet Groove and he you know I used to like when they used to do Planet because they used to let like Erica had like a whole show to herself. Adriana Evans had a whole show to herself. Shout out to Sin for putting that whole one on YouTube because you can watch it. And you know what, Mark? You come in with the foolery. I took up for you earlier because Elise definitely came for your neck, but now you want to come for me? That's cute, Mark. That's cute. Okay. Okay, I see what this is. I see what it is. Niggas, like Stephanie Mills said, niggas. But yes, yeah, he, you know, he killed
Ooh.
it.
Oh, Mike, please do post it. Post it. If you have it.
Yeah, please. Oh my God, please. Please. Because I only know they got like a performance of it, but I know he did a whole show. So please, if you got it, oh my God, please send it to us, please. But because he had what's her name on there? If that's your girlfriend, she was the last night.
Michelle.
Yes. She was playing guitar doing his performance. So yeah, I wish somebody got that, like for real. So Mike, if you have it, please send it to us, please. But yes, Rasan album. I wish we can call it a classic because we know what it was, but I wish the mainstream would have known it more. You know what I mean? Because I be seeing a lot of lists of best R&B albums, and I don't see it on there. And that album is one of the best albums to come out in 1997. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, please. Absolutely. And
yes.
Oh God, Stay So Fine. That's my jam.
Oh yes. So Free.
Stay a While.
Tears Ago.
Oh yes, yes, JR, Soul Free, yes.
Oh my God. He always, you know, I always be thinking I gotta ask Rasan because I remember George Michael did it Soul Free on Listen to Prejudice. So I want to know if he was ever inspired by that. Because, well, you know, Listen to Prejudice is one of my top 5 albums of all time. And I always thought when he did Soul Free, maybe he was inspired by George Michael to do that record. I always wanted to ask him that. Thank you, sis. We here as always. Thank you. Oh man. Yes. Hey Mark, did you like the remix to it too?
To what? Stop by?
No, Where You Are.
Oh, I like the remix. That 12-inch I have has the remix on it.
I think yeah, because I think when you put it up, it did, but I didn't know if Mark liked it or not. You know, I have to ask the person that knows everything.
I sure did buy. I bought because they had 2 available, and I bought one for me and one for Mark. I forgot about that.
Really? Wow. I would love to get that.
That's
whole
what I did.
album.
Yeah, that's why when I got him Cy Smith, there was 2 in the store that I got it from. So I got one for me and one for him because I knew no one else would appreciate it like he would appreciate it.
Right.
The same
right.
with the Rasan. I knew nobody else would like. Yeah.
I wonder if I would love to get that album on vinyl, but I know it probably costs a lot of money.
Yeah, and it's probably just a promo at that.
Right.
Oh, Neltron, me and Mark bought each other albums a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We actually friends. I don't know. We talk so much junk. I guess people be wondering, like, do they actually like each other? Oh, yes, we do. A lot. You want to... My earring caught in my vest.
Because Mark came in. You see all the foolery? Because everything was fine until he started coming to him being smart.
Mm-hmm. I can't. Let me get myself together.
It's all right. I'll just go to another album then.
Yeah. All right. Well, since y'all bullying us about Brownstone, we'll talk about that now.
Oh, okay. Still climbing. Let's go.
Bullying works. That's smart.
Still climbing. Now, I'm mad.
Our relationship is so weird. It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But me and him is weird, so it works.
You know, I'm so mad about Still Climbing.
Why?
I'm still mad that they don't have that on streaming. Like no Spotify, no Apple Music. Hell, they don't even got 5 Miles to Empty on there.
All they got is like a mix. I think it's like DJ Spinner or somebody like that. That's all they got.
And then they got like a greatest hits with them. And they got some of the songs on there. They call it All the Love or All This Love. Am I right, Timogen? Or something like that. And they got Kiss and Tell on there, which is a favorite of mine. The Choir of Brownstone.
Hey, JR, I'm about to put a bold-faced lie up on this screen.
What? Girl. She quiet.
That's the cutest thing I've seen all week.
The cutest thing I have seen all
the
week.
Cutest thing I've ever known.
That's an album.
I know.
That was smooth. That was smooth.
But yes.
My song by Lena. Sorry.
But yes, let's talk about this album. What are some standouts for you in the chat? What's some standouts for y'all?
Mine is Foolish Pride, Kiss and Tell, of course, 5 Miles to Empty, and I love Revenge. Those are kind of my standout joints, but I haven't heard it in a while, so I can't even remember the song. Oh, Baby Love, you right. Right, that's a good one.
And As much as I love that whole album,
Yeah.
it's just always gonna be 5 Miles to Empty for me. That song is just so dynamic, and then on this 12 right here, the acapella, baby.
Listen.
Baby. The acapella.
They needed to make just an EP.
They could have just recorded the whole album with no instruments, and I'd have been
that part. All instruments, that part. Calvin, what's going on, y'all? Welcome. Yo, Calvin, the one that made
to my house.
Videos. Like, y'all, he's dope. Y'all need to follow Calvin. We talk about him on the show. His joint he did with Janet and all of them. Like, y'all, please follow him. He's dope. You give good. You right. That's a good one too. You give good love.
Mark said Brownstone sang with their whole throat. Yeah. Oh, Michael, you right. The video did not fit the song at all. At all. Thank you for pointing that out. Not at all.
No.
At all.
I was like, what is this? When she threw off her wig, that white lady threw off her wig. I was like, what is this about?
Michael Jones, you hush, because I literally, right before this little live, I texted JR and told him, make sure we talk about Shelter by the Brand New Heavies, who happen to be one of my favorite bands of all time. So
yeah,
me and Michael Jones
not letting us get through no albums. We trying to get through albums, and he just shooting out albums. We will hold on, chill out, Mike Jones.
But yeah, Michael, they one of my favorite bands ever.
That one, love it. So listen, we was gonna talk about that for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
But yes, that's what my favorite from Brownstone. The choir of Brownstone. Them girls with some singing things.
Brownstone Mass Choir.
Hello.
Yeah. R.I.P. to Maxie.
Yeah.
God, I loved her. I love her voice, man.
Yes, I did too. I love when they did 5 Miles to Empty live. And I just love how Maxine used to start it off. Like, she just, loved it. I'm down in New Orleans. What happened?
No, I'm laughing. Mike said, I'm a chill, calm down. I get it. You excited, because that's how we get excited about music.
Absolutely.
If I was in the chat, I'd probably be doing the same shit. I'd probably do the same shit.
Tilly just said tongues and teeth on Mike at all times. Why y'all like this? Oh man. Okay.
And I also think that album was more cohesive than their first album, as much as I love the first album. I just think I think so. I don't know. It just seemed more mature to me or something.
Yeah.
Not that the first one was immature, but it just, I don't know. It just had a different womanly feel to it. I don't know.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Me and Elise was just talking about that. That's why we were late.
Because we was talking about the MJ. Yeah.
Yeah. They should have been bigger than what they were, especially being on his label. But with him battling with Sony, I guess that probably ended up being the issue for real. These record labels, Jesus.
I know. Record labels it's a lot of great music that we'll never hear, or that you only hear one time and never hear again because of the business side.
And it sucks.
It does.
Bad. It sucks. Oh God.
I mean, just for the fact we can't even stream this album.
Cause I think 5 Miles to Empty would be so high on they they top 5 songs when it comes to Spotify. Oh, it would be up in there. For real.
5 Miles to Empty. My heart is free. Whoa, I need a good man to you.
Okay.
But yeah, this is good. I wish I had the whole album, but this is the 5 Miles to Empty. That was a great cover, the picture.
Oh yeah, and it was grown. It was grown.
Yeah, and on here it has a Dark Child remix. It has another remix, Do Me remix, and then it has acapella, and it has all the instrumentals to all the mixes.
Right. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Okay. Why are y'all like this? Why? Why are y'all like this? Why y'all like this?
But anywho.
Okay.
I found this for $1. It was $1.
Where did that chart at? Like on the Billboard, because I know it did something. Because they couldn't have did that song on Top of the Pops if it didn't do nothing.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, baby. Let's see. Oh, it reached number 39.
Okay.
On the Hot 100 and number 6 on the R&B charts.
Yep.
Damn.
And number 12 in the UK.
That's why they was over there singing it on Top of the Pops.
And this is random. And number 5 in New Zealand. Isn't that random?
Very, very.
Mark, they were 5 miles to 40.
I'm not fooling with y'all.
They needed a good record company to lift them up.
They could have been on like RCA, because by that time, My Girls was on the way down, and we can go into that right now. Since I went that way, we can go that way. Let's talk about Release Some Tension quickly.
Oh, really? Oh, he said New Zealand loves them some R&B. Did not know that.
Did not know that either. Thanks, Calvin. Appreciate it. Well, speaking of struggling, yes. Release Some Tension. Now, y'all know I love my girls. I love SWV. Y'all knows I do. But baby, that Release Some Tension was Release Some Rappers. That's what that was. I was very, very disappointed with that album as a fan. Hasn't yet I was, because SWV always had that hip hop swag to them, but it felt like they were trying to give them. It was like that the album was featuring all rappers. Like the only songs that, thank God for Brian, Alexander Morgan, and Rain, it carried the album. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Calvin. When you don't like
what's it called? You don't like
who?
Can we?
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm asking, do you like it?
I like it, even though it was on the Booty Call. So it was on another soundtrack, and then they threw it on the album. So,
well, thank God they did, because that was a good, people know that song. So good thing they did.
Right, because
imagine it without it.
That's true. They released Someone, and like Coco said in the interview, that whack ass song.
I'm with Joseph. I like When You Cry.
I love that record. That record, they didn't have a rapper on it. Coco is singing for blood. You know what I'm saying? On that record. You know what I mean? And a young Troy Taylor is on that too. He's on there. It's just like, and then the beats were so recycled.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like someone you used the 10 Crack Commandments beat from Big. The joint what they did with Little C's, Love Like This, wasn't nothing but the Crush on You beat. It was like, this is not SWV at all. Like, what are we doing here? But Rain saved the album to sell to go gold because nothing else was doing it.
Well, when you stray too far away from what been working for you, producer wise and songwriter wise, that happens. The thing that gave you your signature, and when you stray too far away, now they didn't have to come and make a whole Brian album, but he should have been more on it.
They played him.
Yeah.
They played Brian. They played him for sure. And it just is what it is, because guess who was the A&R of that album? Harvey Pierre. Who was part of that? Bad Boy. So that sounded like a total album.
It did. It probably was total throwaways.
It probably was.
It probably was stuff meant for Total.
Yep.
Because if you think about it, that's the kind of production Total had was, but this is what they came into the game on. So this is what you wanted from them. Very, very hip hop, like hip hop sampled beats. Yep. But that's what you wanted from them because you needed something loud to drown out the voices.
Hello.
You think about every Total song except for Kissing You, every song is loud as fuck. Think about it.
Timogen, you's a lie.
Them songs is not, it ain't not a thin song because they can't be, because the vocals ain't gonna carry it.
No.
Sorry, y'all, but y'all know what it is.
It's the truth. Absolutely. That's one thing Sean got right.
Yeah.
That's one thing he got right. He knew to put a production and make sure the bass was hitting.
Yeah.
Because baby, it wasn't them vocals. No. And you know, they poor Brian. Because he got this on the second album, though. Because they ain't released none of his singles on the second album. Even though all the singles on the first album was huge. Then you diss them for the second, no offense to All Star, because they did what they needed to do. But then you get to the third album, and now you want to deal with them? I would have been pissed if I was Brian, too. Well. Oh, God. When they did that performance on Video Soul, with Biggie made the performance, and he ain't even really on the song but the beginning.
Give me all the chicken. Okay.
Yes. It was awful. So yes, we can move on from Release Some Tension because I wanted to get that out there and just move right along. So we can go to the next album.
That's what we about, being honest about stuff. We're not going to dick ride it just because we love the group.
No, we're not.
Well, we love SWV all day, every day.
Yes.
But sometimes shit just don't come together right. It's shit not like the singing the singing wasn't the problem with the album. No. It won't the vocals. It's never the vocals, but with them. They always gonna give you a strong vocal performance. That's just
they're sisters with voices.
Yeah, it's in the name. You can't come out with a name like that and then don't be singing.
Right.
Gonna call bullshit on you.
It was sisters with rappers. That's what that album was. Yeah, he's joking. Don't pay no mind to Timogen. Please don't. Go ahead. Since he want to talk mess, put him up there, sis. Total's vocals were top.
I'm not. No.
Oh, we not. Oh, okay. I see.
You're not the boss of me. I'm just kidding.
You're not the boss of me now. Okay. So speaking of, I see y'all talking about En Vogue in here. We can go to EV3.
Yeah, that's on our list, so we'll go there.
Yep, we can go to EV3. So it was only 3 of the girls because one of the other ones left or got kicked out. one or the other. But yeah, EV3, you know, they needed that album big time, especially after Terry's album Southern Gal. That kind of ruined the brand. And I get where Sylvia Rome was coming from. It's like, okay, I want all you guys to go solo. You know what I mean? I want not all, but hey, you go solo. Let's see if this works. Because it's business. Because y'all know that's how Barry did it.
Why do you think it ruined the brand?
Because you got to realize In Vogue, their first and second albums were huge. And when you got her album and it really tanks, it ruins the brand. You know what I mean? So
but the thing is, she probably want to go take the album because it probably was so much infighting that she was like, I got to do something. I'm a singer.
But a lot of those songs, according to her, 3 or 4 of those songs were really In Vogue records.
But they won't do nothing with them.
They right. So she like, I gotta eat.
And if she wouldn't have came with the album, I wouldn't have got my song.
Oh yes, I wonder that couldn't have been an In Vogue record though. Where you are, nah.
Where you are, that's a pretty.
That is a pretty record, man.
She sings that song how it was supposed to be sang.
You know what?
That song's so pretty.
Ain't it pretty? That is a pretty song, and she sings it right. You know what I mean? So I get where, because it's all business. Because you know how Barry Gordy back then was like, when he named Diana Ross and the Supremes, you get money for Diana, and then you get money for the Supremes when they go out on tour, so you can get more paper. Makes sense. So I think Sylvia thought that if this project really does well, when it's time for them to go out on tour, I can get money for Terry and I can get money for In Vogue. So I can get more money for them. But when it bombed, you know what I mean? She was like, wait, we need an In Vogue record. We need one now. And then they go to Organized Noise and get Don't Go Love.
Oh, see what Mark said. Yeah, the record was beautiful, but just not radio friendly.
I agree.
It didn't have no singles on it.
I agree. I totally agree.
Not for that time, anyway.
Because this is 97.
97.
Because her album came out in 95, right? Southern Girl came out in 95 or 96.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you really, to be honest with you, In Vogue was so big. That's why I don't think any of them could have been solo, in my opinion. Because In Vogue was such a big group. You don't want to see one without the other.
And you know what? In their group, to me, there wasn't really an individual identity of each one. Like when you think of SWV, you think of Coco. You think of Destiny Child. You think Beyonce. And you know the other. You're like, oh, Beyonce, Kelly, and whoever else they got at the time. Like, right. You know. But with them, except for Tribe saying I had a crush on Dawn from In Vogue, I didn't really know their names or who they were.
But I do feel as though if anybody was going to go solo, it would have to be Dawn, or Maxine. Yes, I really feel as though because they had special voices. Dawn had that that could be marketable. You know what I mean? Terry is not that solo type of girl to me. She fits in a group.
Yeah, but I'm saying me then, I couldn't have told you nobody's name.
Really?
As an 18-year-old fan, because I was 18 years old.
Right.
I knew Dawn, but because, you know what I'm saying? But for other reasons, but I wouldn't be able to pick them out on a lineup, me. So.
Wow. That's a first.
Not really. Yes, their voices are different, but them to me, they was just in vogue. Because they all could sing.
I got you.
And they all did sing.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just one person on every lead. So it wasn't like every other group. Like 90%
feel like you though.
Male or female.
Yeah. I think everybody feel like you though. again, I don't think we wanted to see any of them solo. And if it was, it would have been Dawn. She was the one that could be that solo thing. Then, clearly not now, but then, you know what I'm saying? So it would have been like, it would have been dope, you know what I'm saying? But I just think that once the EV3 album came out, I think everybody was kind of like, no, if Dawn ain't there and we ain't seeing all four of them, we're not tuned into this. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of singles after, because I mean, Whatever is a great single, and I love that Babyface came out and said, I still left Dawn backgrounds on there. So you're still hearing her. She's low, but you're hearing her. You know what I mean? And then after singles like that, it didn't do nothing. Like Too Long, Too Gone, which was a Diane Warren song, they had to kind of go in and redo the album. It was just a mess. But to me, the songs I do like on the album is All I Need. I love All I Need. I think if they would have had like a rapper on there, if this album would have blew, and you know how they used to do video version back then, and they could have had a rapper on that, I think that would have been dope to me. I love All I Need. I love Let It Flow, because I feel if En Vogue would have stayed together as a group, they would have got a Grammy off this album. They would have absolutely gotten one because they deserve one for Funky Divas, but they didn't get one. So I really feel like with this album, they would have gotten one if they would have all stayed together and everything would have been fine. But I mean, Dawn made a lot of sense, you know, with the whole business and all that kind of stuff. But if they would have stayed together, I think they would have, you know, really got the Grammy. But at the end of the day, like I always say, Grammys don't matter to me because I feel like Soul Train and NAACP and, you know, the Essence Awards we used to have back then and all these matter to us. So, yes. So, random. Do you think Dawn would have been a better fit for TLC if she and Chili would have swapped places? Dawn seems to be the member with the personality out of... They would have got a real vocalist.
I was just about to say that. You knew I was about to say that. That's why you said it so fast.
Yeah. They'd have got a real vocalist out of Dawn, I think. You know what I mean? And Dawn has that because a lot of people say when they would watch them, they would watch her. She would be the focus.
Yeah, talent-wise, she would have worked, but as you can see, she don't mesh well with any groups. It seems
at all.
I mean, I know we just have empirical evidence of two, but shit, how many people get to be in two?
You right about that. Two groups that have dope albums. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Deborah Killen's the fourth member.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we always say that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You don't talk about Deborah Killings and you bugging. When I watched Runaway Love, that was the first time I felt she didn't mesh with the other three. You know who said that? I think my mom said that when we first heard that record. My mom was like, it's something about Dawn that just don't fit to her. Because Cindy starts it off. Terry comes in, which is my favorite part of Runaway Love, actually. And then Dawn does the bridge. And it just, my mom was like, it didn't mesh to her. Which I was like, it's cool, but wow, Calvin, my mom said that too. So, yeah. But yeah, Dawn had the energy. She had that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I like off of EV3. Did you like anything off there, sis? The EV3 album?
Like I like the album as a whole, but it wasn't really memorable for me.
That's true.
Not a memorable album for me.
That's true.
Especially En Vogue, the subtitle album, and Funky D was like those stand out. Like I remember even the album cuts, everything, you know. So
yeah, I get it. And then the video started to be a little weird because that Whatever video. I love Whatever. I love it, but the video, no. See, their video for Whatever reminded me of SWV Lose My Cool video. Some scary ass videos that didn't make a bit of damn sense at all. I'm like, why Why these crazy ass videos? Like, I'm confused. You liked it, Mark? Well, to each his own.
Ooh. Ew. Spicy.
Yes. To each his own. I'm not, you know. Yes, Mike Jones. Ask him why. We all want to know why. The choir awaits.
Why?
Y'all know En Vogue stole the award. Ooh. En Vogue was a little behind.
Yeah. Yep. It was. Yep.
I agree, Calvin. I totally agree.
Just like, I mean, which, you know, we won't talk about too much because we can go watch the Catch That, but just like Adriana Evans' album did not fit in 97.
No, it did not. Nope.
Just
nope. And that is just an amazing album. Yes, please go watch that episode that we did with Dart. And that was a cold case episode. We broke the case on that episode. We did. We broke the case on that episode because it was like, wow, this is why. And everything connecting the dots. We connect the dots. Yes. So, so that's, Adriana, what is your favorites off that album? If you had any favorites off Adriana's album. Anybody, if you heard it or not. Because I love Adriana Evans' album. I love Me. I'll Be There. Oh, every song of Adriana's. Yes. I feel you, Mark. I feel
Tripping,
you.
of course.
Tripping, yes. That we did an episode with Sin with. That was his favorite.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly me too. Yep.
Love Me. Love Me. Oh.
Come on.
You love me if you're leaving.
Oh, well. Yes, but check out that episode. What album you want to really go into now?
Just pick one.
Let's go to Mariah's Butterfly.
Okay.
Mariah's Butterfly that I have on vinyl right here. I got the 20th anniversary joint. Oh my God. I love
Butterfly. You just recently got that, didn't you?
Yes, maybe about a year and a half ago. Yeah, about a year and a half ago. And Mariah came with the shits on this album. Like, it's my second favorite Mariah album for sure. Songs like When You Call. Now, I don't like the one with her and Brian McKnight. I didn't need that duet. I really didn't. I'm good with hers by herself. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was telling her story, and if y'all read the book, she was really telling us where she was in that space with songs like Baby Doll and, you know, My All and
The Roof.
The Roof. That was a real one there. Real. What else? Oh, name the singles. It was Honey, My All. What else is Butterfly, obviously. I don't even think Mariah even had. Oh, My All. I think she had what, about 4 singles?
5.
Oh, what were they?
Honey, you forgot Honey.
Honey,
Butterfly, Breakdown, The Roof, and My All.
Breakdown. Her and Stevie J, they came together and created magic with that record. Because it sounds like a Bone Thugs record, but it sounds like a Mariah record, and it works.
I have but my Mine is unpopular. I don't really like that song that much.
Oh, why?
I don't think it's bad, but it don't do for me what it do for other people.
I got you. I got
And
you.
I don't know why. It's like it's not like I hate it. Like if it come on, it's fine. But it's another one of those. But if you skip to the next one, I'm also fine with that too.
You can be my baby doll. I just want to be yours. Wrap me up nice and tight. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just indifferent to it. It's just
I get it. I understand. I understand. I love it. I love it. I think the only song on that album that I don't like is My All. I'm not a fan of that record at all. Mm-mm.
I love see how we both love the record, but we had different. Like I
Yes.
love my all.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of My All like that.
Really, that just
Mm.
surprises me. That you ain't got to like it. I'm just surprised.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, I get it. Okay, cool. But like I said, I don't have to, I can skip it, for me. I can skip that record and just go on to the next one. You know what I mean? Which is
Like
The Roof.
she's singing like she really hurt. Or my all. That's what I guess that's why like I just really could like I could really feel the emotion. Like she when she sang it, she meant it, kind of deal. It
And
don't
ain't
feel
it crazy when
it
an
don't feel like
emotion
a performance. It feel like a testimony.
and when an emotional song like that, you would think I would love it, right? I'm just
Mm-hmm.
not. But yes, beautiful ones. Her and Drew Hill got down. They got down.
Yeah, I
Cisco was
like.
dramatic and all that.
Yeah, I like that song.
Always like Mariah and Drew Hill's better than Prince. Okay, Mark. Okay, with the truth. Truth. I hear that. I hear that. Outside will always be one of my favorite Mariah songs. Cause I feel like one thing about Mariah, she always put inspiration into her songs. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about her from the beginning, like songs from like Sent from Up Above and So Blessed and Anytime You Need a Friend and the whole Merry Christmas album and I'm trying to think on Daydream. Looking In. You know what I mean? It was just like yes, and outside, and then it was just like the choir comes in and all that kind of stuff, and it was just
Why?
so.
Why
What you
Martin say it like this though?
what
Wait
he
a minute,
said?
hold up. Wait a minute. I gotta go back to it. I gotta find it.
It was so tragic and biracial. Only Mark, gotta love him, gotta love him, gotta love him for that. Gotta love Mark for that.
Why? Why you like that?
I have no idea because I could just imagine how he said it. You could just imagine how he said it. Like, yes,
I'm sorry.
he's a mess. Mark is a mess.
Oh God, I can't. I
Yes. So
cannot.
yeah, so Mariah, that Butterfly album meant a lot to her. You know what I mean? She was able to be free and she was coming really into her own and doing all this kind of stuff. So, Butterfly was really important to her, So speaking, of Butterfly and Sis put that Allure album out. They were part of her label. This album came out in 1997, and their singles was Head Over Heels. Head Over Heels is a banger. Like that joint still knocks now. You know what I mean? And Mariah on the
Absolutely.
background vocals, man, they did what they needed to do on that record. You know what I mean? It was dope.
Bye, Mark. Love you too.
Oh, love you, Mark. But that all cried out. Well, I can tell you why I like it because I just don't like Slim singing. Period. That's my problem. He sounds like a straining cat.
I knew this was coming. I was like,
That
oh,
train
that
never
train's
late.
never late.
Yes, never, never. Um, do you think that Mariah's Butterfly is equivalent to Janet's Velvet Rope?
As far
No.
as not musically, but I think as far as bearing what they were going through, maybe. But that's the only
Okay,
comparison I would make.
yeah,
But,
I agree.
but musically, I don't think it's
Because
equivalent.
if you really think about it, Mariah was finding a new love for her with Derek Jeter. She was finding a lot of love with him. When it came to Janet, she was falling out of love with Renee. So it was like totally different. You know what I mean? Like my all, Mariah was like, I'm giving my all to have, but she talking to damn Derek, Baby Doll and Honey and all this. Like she's talking to him. So that's how I feel like it's a little different. You know what I mean? But back to Allure. I love No Question. That's a favorite of mine. When You Need Someone, that's another favorite. Somebody said Last Chance. That was a good one. I just don't like, how Mariah is doing the girls. I don't think it's fair. I mean, they did go platinum with that album. So I realized they did deserve a lot more attention, but I don't know what that's about. But I just don't like that Mariah don't really give them that love, which I feel she does. She should, you know what I mean? Because I mean, the girls did sell. It wasn't like they didn't do nothing, you know what I mean? And mind you, there was a lot of groups that they were competing with, and they still went platinum. So it's like, I don't think that's fair, but who am I? Mariah is the shade queen, There's reasons why she do things, but if that's just a dart to Tommy, the girls shouldn't catch that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they didn't deserve it.
No, they didn't deserve that at all. You know what I mean? Them girls is all right. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that they out now and they out doing their thing. Following them on official Allure. Shout out to our brother Darius. He hangs out with them, and I think he's in the middle of doing something with them. So just watch out for them. But yeah, check out Allure's album and see what y'all think about it for real. Y'all can definitely pass All Cried Out though, so y'all don't gotta hear Slim. That's a heartbreak within itself. Just saying. Okay. Oh God. It's okay. So this next album I want to talk about is I don't see a lot of people talking about, and Sis goes in for this album. I am talking about Mr. Chico DeBarge.
Baby, I got that in here somewhere.
Chico DeBarge. Man. Long time no see.
Man, look here.
And that's not his first album, people.
Oh, child, I seen that first album in the record store.
Ooh, girl.
He on there looking a mess.
Ooh, crazy. Yes, that's that 80s with that Jerry curl juice dripping from the album cover. Girl, no. But long time no see.
Oh no, I'm trying to put the skip on Allure.
Ooh. Chastity about to dig in that ass. You see her already. Yes, but I know you love that album, so I'm gonna let you talk about it. When did you love about the album so much?
To this day, Love Still Good. That's one of, again, like I've said on a lot of shows, that's one of them songs I can't play it once.
Right.
It's so good, and he's just like really okay. So what I love about this album is he is really bearing his soul but yet it's still good songs because you can bare your soul and then it be like boring. But this is not a boring album. Like he's just.
I'm sorry. Look at what Joseph just said.
I see it. But let me tell you, this album, like, so Love Still Good. You know, Iggy and Me got that little jazzy feel to it. No Guarantee.
I love Iggy and Me.
What else I love on here? I love
his version of Trouble Man.
Yes. I like the song Superman. Long Time No See. Love Jones.
That's a favorite of mine too.
This album is just.
Now let me tell you something, sis. At first, I didn't like it when I first heard it. When I heard it, I was just like, oh, okay. It didn't really hit me until I actually sat down with it and really got into it. And I was like, yo, this album is dope. You know what I mean? Because I love the remix of No Guarantee with him and Joe.
Flames.
Like Joe is perfect. Like he's always pitch perfect. Like never bad. Like ever bad. Like ever. And
what I liked about this album, it really was him. He wrote this, except for Trouble Man, of course. He wrote every song on this album.
That family is so talented. That is a talented family. They just got a lot of demons.
L was a co-writer on Iggy and Me.
And Mrs. Wonderful, was he?
No, that was Anthony Scott.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then it's another song. James Henderson was co-writer, but then everything else, he was the sole writer on it. Because Love Still Good. Now, you didn't have to tell me he wrote that. I knew he wrote that. No, he's like, especially for the line, he was like, because I lost my brother to the war on drugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, he wrote that because that he shot out his brother.
Yeah.
To his brother, you know. So.
Yeah, Bobby. I said, they were such a talented family. They just dealt with demons, you know what I mean? And once you get into that industry, it's a lot worse because it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna come out more.
Yeah, fame and money, whatever stuff you're going through, it just amplifies it.
Yep.
Especially if you got a drug habit. That money is that money is gonna make it worse because you can always afford it.
Yep.
And people give it to you too.
Yeah, so. You can get anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then when you ain't nobody cares.
Yeah. So whatever habit or whatever fucked up personality you have, if you got money, it's just gonna make it 1,000 times worse.
Yeah.
So if you a bitch, I'm putting every situation. If you a bitch, you get some money, you the biggest bitch that ever bitched.
Yeah, that's real.
You got a drug problem, that thing about to
go through the roof.
You're gonna hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
You got no choice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. That's true. Very true.
So if you untrusting, it's gonna be even more. If you super trusting, it's gonna be even more. So it's just bad. Money great, but if you fucked up in any way, it ain't gonna fix the problem. I mean, it'll help a whole lot of other problems. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But you got to checks and balances, if you will. No pun intended. So.
That's true. That's very true. So speaking of Chico, and we were talking about Joe, let's talk about All That I Am. which is not his first album, I should say again. He had a 1993 album first. This is his breakthrough when he broke through and people got to know who Joseph Louis Thomas is.
It's the whole government.
I am a fan.
I love it.
I am a fan because Joe is everybody says he is pitch perfect. Never off key. Ever. And when he came with All That I Am, he came with like, y'all, I am here. And y'all gonna know me. Y'all gonna know these church vocals here.
Even though people already knew him and didn't know they knew him.
That
because he's on all your fave songs, either with a pen or with the voice, or all both.
That part. He did Angel in Disguise. But before this album came out, he was on Use Your Heart. Yes. Mm-hmm. What Mike Jones said. Oh, nobody was checking for Joe in 93. That's true. That's true. Even though I felt like off that album, they should have brought out Baby Don't Stop as the first single, the Dave Hall joint, but they went somewhere else because, of course, hip hop was coming into the scene and he had to compete with somebody else, but that's neither here nor there. But Love Scene, baby.
That's probably my favorite.
Yes, me too.
On the album.
I love it. He gets to that second verse and he does it live and he do that little, like he get that little growl, that church growl. Baby.
What'd he do?
I knew you was gonna ask me again.
But that bridge, one of the best bridges.
Yes,
one of the most memorable bridges for me.
That's what I meant. Why I say second verse, I meant bridge.
I know what you meant though.
Yeah, that man. You got that. You got Good Girls.
Good girl. Ooh. Why do all the good girls taking every time? And why am
baby
taking every time?
I love it. Yeah, Joe came in and he came in with a bang and he said, baby, you gonna know me because this is all that I am. And I'm letting you know.
69 was a very good year.
Do you remember, girl?
I did.
And you see how stuff was so sexual, but they made it in a way that you had to use your imagination, and they made it in a way that wasn't too vulgar. He was saying 69 was a very good year. We all know what that means. You know what I'm saying? But it made, you know what I'm saying? It was still radio friendly. You know what I mean? But now it's like, now you can't even write lyrics like that because these kids will be like, huh? I'm confused. I don't know. You know what I mean?
So I was listening to the radio a couple weeks ago, and I was amazed at how many of the in air quotes R&B songs had to be like bleeped out or like edited out, like how much they couldn't. I'm like, that just used to be the hip hop on the radio like that I'm used to, but for the R&B to be bleeped out in so many spots, I was like, I don't even, if I was trying to actually hear what they was saying, I wouldn't be able to because it's so distorted because half of it they had to edit out.
Right.
So that was interesting. Because I every now and then I just listen to the radio just to see, because I like to have my hand on, finger on the pulse of what's going on. I can't complain about it if I don't at least listen to it and see what's going on. Because every now and then something to play, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's all right. Very seldom, but it happens, it's a few things out there that don't offend me.
Right. So that
it was weird because they used to be, because that's why the stations would play just R&B back in the day. That's why so many of those stations only play R&B, because they didn't have to edit nothing. They didn't have to deal with FCC stuff. There's very few songs, and if they did, it was like one little thing in a whole song. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And if you really weren't listening, you wouldn't have caught it no way. So
right. I agree. Okay. We might as well just get this out of the way. Your girls in the back, Zhané with Saturday Night.
This album do not get
about it
love and attention that it deserved. I think it gets more love and attention now than it did then. Like the singles were cool, like because the first single was Saturday Night, was the title track, and then it was Crush, I think.
I thought it was Request Line.
I mean, that's what I meant. I meant to say Request Line, not Saturday Night.
Yeah.
And which at the time I was underwhelmed with them putting out Request Line, because it seemed like they was trying to do a repeat of Hey Mr. DJ in a way. So that wasn't my favorite. Like I like when I play the album now, I do listen to that song, but then I kind of didn't get it. And so I thought I feel like maybe Crush should have been the first single, honestly. Because then they'd have been like, oh, they do something different than their other singles. I don't know. Even though it does sound, it's the same vibe as giving my love to you, but I don't know. I kind of feel like they should have led with that.
What made you love this album so much, though? I love hearing this story.
Oh, yes. So fun that we just talked about Joe.
Yes.
Because my freshman year college, my roommate, hey, Nicole, if you so happen to watch this, hey, girl, hey. Freshman year, you played the cassette of Joe, All That I Am, and Zhané Saturday Night every single night of that whole semester. Luckily, and she used to play Jewel, Pieces of You. What that was called? Yeah. She used to play that. It was them three. In that random.
Wow.
And so I could, that Jewel album, I could sing you front and back too. But luckily, the cassettes that she was playing were all stuff that I really, really like.
Right.
Like, so like, now she didn't play all of them every day, but one day to be the Joe, and then one day to be the Zhané, and then one day to be the Jewel. And but that really made me fall in love with it and listen to it, because to be fair, I know why this album didn't do anything, because it didn't do maybe what it deserved as an album, because it just really didn't have a lot of songs that could be singles. To me, it wasn't a radio. This wasn't no radio record.
No, I don't think so either. Because my joints are like what we played in our radio show, So Bad.
So Bad, I think that might have, no, not in 97, it wouldn't have.
That's
in 95 it would have.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. In 97, it wouldn't have fit on the playlist. It wouldn't have fit. And
like
then
So Bad and Just Like That, those would have been so 95.
Yep.
But they kind of sound similar to like Groove Theory records.
Yes. Yeah.
Like as far as the beat and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
it's a different kind of vocal, but it's the same kind of general sound.
Yes. Timothy, yeah, I think that's my favorite song on the album.
Which one?
This song is for you.
Oh, this song is for you. I dedicate all to you. Nothing more is true than my love for you. I like the song. She be like, sing the song, sing the song. Play it. Cause I got nowhere to go. Ba-da-da-da. Like I love like and actually weirdly, like one of my favorite songs on here is the very last song on the album, which is Piece It Together with Will Downing and Najee.
Oh yes.
Will just come out of nowhere and just start vocalize,
He good for that though. He good for coming on your record.
So good.
Yes. 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 Yes.
But actually, one of my favorite, and we were talking about covers one day, and I don't know why I didn't bring this song up. One of my favorite covers of a song is For the Longest Time. They covered Billy Joel and made it soulful. Changed the tempo, changed the melody, and said, "Bitch, this is my song now."
You see what they used to do back then? Because remember, Brownstone did that with I Can't Tell You Why. They turned an Eagles record into a soulful record.
To a record that almost sounds gospel.
Yes. And Zhané did the same thing with For the First Time. That's a Billy Joel easy listening record that they call
a standard at this point.
Right.
And they slowed that thing down. If you say goodbye to me tonight, there will still be music left to write. Yes.
What? Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Mike Shantae said, but every time I talk about covers, I always bring that up, but I always forget to bring up the Zhané cover of For the Longest Time. Hey, Temperature, like my mama say all the time, if I could sing, I'd be dangerous.
Oh God. That Will Downing, man, he just came out of nowhere.
I think the only song on this album that I don't really care for is Last Dance and I could do without Good Times. But other than that, I love every song. My Word is Bond. Kindness for Granted. Ooh.
I love that.
Yeah. But it's just, and then the two songs that I don't really care for, they right after each other, and they at the end of side B of record one. So I just put on the next album. I ain't gotta skip it.
Girl, these kids would never know. Side 1, side 2, side A, side B.
Because it's a 2 LP.
Yeah.
Oh, Temporary Thing. I just love this album, and I just got so immersed in it. I mean, I could sing it back and forth because I heard it in my sleep because she played it. So that's why I just really have a lot of love for that Joe, All That I Am, and listen, I was in college, 97. That's when they came out. So they was fresh.
It was fresh. Right.
It was new.
Right. Okay.
What else we got?
We got Baduism that just celebrated its 25th anniversary a week ago. And what can we say? I mean, what needs to be said? Like,
yeah, we ain't even gonna get in deep with it, but we just want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, we just want to acknowledge it. I mean, if you don't know the album, you need to go know it.
I don't know. I don't know nobody black that don't know this album.
Yeah, that's the point. You got a point there, girl. You got a
Even if they
point.
don't know the
Listen,
whole album, they at least know something off of it. You know what I'm saying?
certainly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So certainly. Yeah, you flipped it, bro.
Ah! Ah! Yes. And we can also talk about Boys the Men Evolution. This one I knew.
Yeah, that album was. They
Not
sounded
cohesive.
great, but it was boring.
It was boring. It was a boring
It was
album.
boring.
Very boring. And I guess this was the time they were fighting with, Motown, and they were going through that, and yeah, look, we're just acknowledging these albums that's turning 25. The only, like, it was maybe 2 songs on there, but the song that I could always go to on that was I Can't Let Her Go. And I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved that record. I loved it. And I have memories of that record with me and my grandma. So she, you know what I'm saying? I got my ass whooped because of that record. So but it got a nice beat. You know what I'm saying? Stevie J was in his, this when he started to be in his bag, because again, he got Mariah he working with, Life After Death, he doing the Butterfly, he working on Evolution, and then
I do like Doing Just Fine. That song.
Yeah, I do like that song.
That
I do
song
like
is
it.
a heart.
Yeah, Sean wrote that. That was a good one. Yeah. It's just the album was very boring. It was, and the reason why it sold because of the name, Boys the Men name. That's what sold it, was them. I mean, 3 million ain't bad either. But when you coming up a 20 million album seller to 3 million, that's bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? So yeah. So
but you know what? Thinking back to that time, and I could be wrong because I was just I was a teenager. I don't feel like they really promoted. Not that they really had much to promote, because like I said, the album is boring, but I feel like they didn't really push it anyway.
I think that's when you got to remember too. That's when,
so 3 million shouldn't have been bad, because they sure ain't putting a whole lot of budget in the promotion of it. So
at all,
they recouped a lot. They recouped on it. So.
And for sure, because this is when Dru Hill and 112 was those. They were the groups. It was no longer the Boys, the Men, and the Jodeci's no more. You know what I mean? Dru Hill. That's why when Boys the Men won at the AMAs, they said, "Yo, this award deserves to Dru Hill." They was owning 97. They owned it, yo. Like,
Dru Hill came out in 96, right?
It came out in 96, November of 96.
Yeah. So technically it was in 97, because that's when the singles hit.
Right.
But it did come out in 96 though.
Yeah. So Boys and Men, they sold, and then a song from Mama, that, and what is it?
I hate that song. My mama hate that song. She don't like that song at all. She said, "Don't sing that to me."
I never.
She do not like that song. It's so funny. Because she don't often say a whole lot, but when she really don't like something, you gonna know it. If she really like it, you gonna know it. But if she really don't, you gonna know.
Yeah. And she said, "Don't sing that song to me," and it's about mamas.
She said it's corny.
Yes. Yes,
we remember Milestone. Soul Food soundtrack also is 97, as well as Love Jones soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, those are the soundtracks. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Love Jones.
And like we said before, Booty Call.
Yo, those are the soundtrack albums. For real.
Girl,
But
I care about you. I'm there for you. So why don't you care for me like I care about you? Shades, what?
I don't even know about
What
that.
is shades?
What shades?
So why don't you
Because
care for
KC
me?
and Kavon got to that bridge. Woo! They ate that all the way up. Tell me I'll be around. Sorry, Mike. Don't know about that.
I'll look it up.
I'll look it up and get back to you. But that's the album I don't know. All right. Usher's My Way.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yes, My Way. My Way is Usher's breakthrough. Again, is not his first. Mm-mm.
When he finally, because he couldn't get past Tevin.
That's right. He couldn't
This is
get through.
the single.
I love My Way. That's one of my favorite Usher songs.
I love the video. It was just so cool to see somebody black do something like kind of something different. Because all the videos, you know, like I said, I think music videos are horrible art form. I think most music videos are horrible. Even the ones with a high budget. It's very few people outside of your Janets and your Buster and your Missy. Other than that, I think it is a raggedy ass medium. But carry on.
You always say it too. You always.
I think it is a horrible artistic medium. It's rarely done right.
Thank you, Joseph. I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad that you said that because that's absolutely the truth. Because before 96, you didn't have to do that. In 96, you can wear a suit, you can wear, you can be fully clothed and you were fine. Once 96 came into the picture, when it came Little Kim and Foxy and the image, it started being more about the sex, everything changed. That's why Usher was taking off his shirt and pulling down his pants and You Make Me Wanna at the end. Like it came about more about the imaging more than the voice. Now Usher can sing his face off. He could sing his face off, but that was the focus. It was always the focus of that. And I mean, Usher could sing, but ain't nobody want to see no Tevin with no shirt on now. You know what I mean? We love him, but no, that wasn't his brand. That's why I wish he just would have went to that Diane Warren era over there. Like get them big power ballads. That's what I wanted him to do. But anyway, in the video of You Make Me Wanna, he do it at the end.
Yep. He come up. He ain't that when he come up out his shoes and all that?
Yes.
And
He
his
pulls
pants
it down and then he pulls it up. And then he comes out of his sneakers. Yes. So yeah, so once that changed, that's how Usher was able to get past Tevin. Because it came more about the imaging and all that, and it worked.
And Usher could dance too.
That part.
Don't forget that. It won't just the sex appeal. Usher could really dance. He had like it was a style of dance that people wanted to see.
Right. Because normally vocalists are not the best dancers at all.
Right. Who called?
It's just the truth.
I mean, yeah. And Usher's a decent vocalist, but he ain't no powerhouse vocalist.
Oh no.
So so the gods gave him some dancing. And I'm not even being funny. It filled in the gap of where his voice couldn't go, just compared to his, contemporaries. that filled in the extra for him.
Mike, he did pull it down a little in the video and then pulled it back up. Listen, when I know choreography, I'm about that choreography. I know what he did in the video. He pulled it down and he pulled it back up, and then he went like this and came out of his sneakers. Now, in the live, he did pull it all the way down and kept it there. But in the video, he pulled it down a little and pulled it back up. So, yeah, but this was Usher's, and I love how Jermaine Dupri said this was his my prerogative. You know what I mean? God damn it. I'm so tongue-tied. My prerogative. Shit.
My pierogi? What?
Yes, my pierogi. My prerogative.
What?
Ooh, you see what? I ain't fooling with Imogen tonight. Why y'all like this? But because he said and know that if y'all look back on the when Bobby came out with the Bobby album, Usher was kind of shadowing him. He was on tour with him, so he was milking a lot of that. He was taking a lot of what he was seeing and he brought it into himself. And Jermaine Dupri was like, I know what I can do with him, and he did it. And it worked because we got songs that we can still sing to this day. Nice and Slow. You can put that record on and everybody sing along to. Yeah. You Make Me Wanna. Everybody can sing along to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a gem that a lot of people don't talk about on the album is I Will. And Blackstreet, actually, guys, what's his name? Eric Williams. No, David Hollister wrote that record, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. And you could tell it feels like a Blackstreet record. You know what I mean? I Will feels like it. It feels like a Blackstreet record. You know what I'm saying? But Usher did what he needed to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know that. And it just Usher's breakthrough. And when Usher finally got through, he got through. And this album did it for him. You know what I'm saying? And we got the Usher we got today because of this album. You know? So,
yeah. I mean, it was a good. I mean, I loved Usher's early. I loved Usher up until he kind of went in that techno direction, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always was an Usher fan. I was an Usher fan when he was singing them songs that was inappropriate for him to be singing on his first album.
On the debut, yes, because me and you love Thinking You. That's still our favorite Usher song. Like,
that's such a song.
Yes,
so I always rock with, I always rock with Usher from the. When did Mr. come out?
96.
Oh, okay.
96. Yeah. So yeah, Usher's joint was dope. We've come to everything, I think. Oh, we didn't talk about Brian McKnight's Anytime.
Yeah, my mama in that album right there. She loves some. Now I love Brian McKnight and I love this album, but boy,
I love this album. I love it. I sung Anytime for a talent show. And I actually sounded good though. I did. I wouldn't even lie to y'all. I wouldn't.
You did? Oh. Or did your mama tell you sounded good?
My mom didn't even go.
Oh.
I sounded good though. Because y'all know I sound horrible now. Like a mess. Don't give me no mic.
He said, did you win, JR?
What, the talent show?
Yeah.
Nobody won.
Because y'all probably was all terrible.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Yeah, I love like what they say. Brian need to pay Michelle for any time.
I mean, when I did hear it, I said, well, now, wait a minute now. Now, say what now?
Here I sit outside your door. Talk to. I need Brian to talk to me.
Yes. So anytime I love You Should Be Mine because Kelly's background on that record.
And this is yeah, and I feel like when he performed it maybe on Apollo that he had was dressed like me. He had on a vest with no shirt on under the something. I mean sleeveless.
He
I
might
feel
have
like
did.
I think it's Apollo.
And Brian dancing in that video, baby. Ooh,
Like we said, vocalists can't dance.
at all. Look at this one. Beautiful arrangements. You know what? I can't think. But yeah, I like You Should Be Mine. Kelly sounded amazing on that background. I like Show Me the Way Back to Your Heart. I love that. I Belong to You. That's another one that was a favorite.
I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did I like on that album? Till I Get Over You. I like that too. And yeah, it was solid. It was a solid Brian McKnight album. Am I gonna say it's his best? But I thought it was solid. I mean, times were changing. Bad Boy was starting to run the industry. You know what I mean? And he got a joint from the Hitmen that was a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like it worked. It worked.
Because they didn't try to take him too far out of stuff. They let him sing like he normally did and found a way to work new sound into it. They didn't try to change how he was singing.
Shout out
if
to
they'd have tried
Stevie
to change that, it would have sounded goofy.
Yeah, it would have sounded like he wanted to cater to this
Forced.
sound.
Yeah, it would sound forced. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, Brian McKnight anytime. And the last one that I have on my list is y'all know who my favorite girl, my favorite Miss Mary J. Blige. And I knew to go this one last because I know for me, because I know Sis might got some more, but my last one would be Share My World by Miss Mary J. Blige. And I'm gonna let you speak.
Me and JR love I'll Take Her. That's our jam.
Listen.
That's a great song, I think.
That's a great song, but it got ditched once Mary came out with Be Happy. You didn't hear it no more. Sliced. Unfortunately. But yes. Explain, Sis, why you wasn't the biggest Share My World fan. Because you agree with a lot of people. A lot of people.
Because the Trackmasters.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes things sound generic. The album just had no flavor to me. It was just, it's like, you go out to eat and you go somewhere and they're like, oh, how was it? Be like, it wasn't bad. It was okay. Like the restaurant was real nice, beautiful. Like it's like you were there, it was a nice ambiance or whatever, but the food wasn't anything it wasn't memorable.
Okay.
To where a year later somebody be like, didn't you eat a sauce? I'll be like, yeah, I don't even remember what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's what that album was for me. Share My World.
Gotcha.
It's like, yeah, I remember going to the Share My World restaurant, but I don't remember what I ordered.
I got you. And a lot of people feel that way because a lot of
7 days, baby. Like there's standouts. That's like you go and you be like, you go to Red Lobster, be like, damn, these biscuits good as hell, but your seafood trash. To me, that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was like I had my biscuits in 7 days and I Can Love You. Those was my Cheddar Bay biscuits. Everything else was some like chewy lobster and some
Wow.
little shrimp.
Wow. Well, for me, it's a top 3 Mary album for me. I could.
I mean, you asked.
I wanted you to be honest. No. Just like it's for me. I just remember the first time getting it, and I was in the room with my headphones on, and I just remember going into Mary's world. Like I love the beginning, how Trap Masters kind of brought that in on how she's the queen of this and that, and then it goes to I Can Love You, and then Love Is All We Need, and Round and Round. Me and my mom love Round and Round. We sing that to the top of our lungs. And then
I can't stand Love Is All We Need. I never liked that song.
Wow, Jimmy
I
Jam
do
is
not.
gonna be hurt. But he know you honest, so it don't matter.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Then it goes into Share My World, which by Rodney I thought was a well-produced record to me. And then it goes into 7 Days. Now that, like we said on,
I do like Share My World, the title track. I do like that.
Yeah, and then when it goes into
that's a standout on there for me.
7 Days. 7 Days. It goes into 7 Days. That was getting us ready for the Mary album.
For Mary.
That was getting us for what was next. You know what
that
I mean?
Mary album was a whole bunch of 7 days on the record.
Yeah. Musically, my God. Amazing. But Missing You, I don't like the original version at all. It's dry. Sorry, Babyface. It is dry. But when she sung it on the tour, that's why I like it. Because Mary had a couple of 40s and 2 packs of Newports before she got on that stage.
I guess it's kind of like how I am about Getting in the Way with Jill. It wasn't until I heard the live, and the live is what sold me on the song.
Yep. Yeah. Just like Everything. I don't like it.
That's right. You don't like Everything. I actually do like. Now it's not no favorite, but I do like Everything.
I like it on the tour when she goes in. I love the tour. I can't listen to the regular version. I'm just not. I even like the remix better than the regular version. And the remix is so like, the same. I mean, using the D Nice sample, but I'm just not the biggest fan of Everything. I
hate the remix. I think I told you this before when we were doing.
Yeah, you didn't let me put it on our radio show.
I surely wouldn't.
No, you didn't.
I had to compromise. You put something else I ain't like on there. I let you have that.
Yeah, I forgot what it was, but you let me compromise. But you said Everything, we ain't having it. No.
I said, absolutely not. I said, we played the original. You was like, I don't like the original. I said, well, then we just ain't playing it.
Telling you, we get into out. Do you miss Tupac? Yes.
Do you miss Tupac tonight?
Do you miss Easy E? Yeah, so that, but I get what a lot of people are saying about Share My World. Like a lot of real deep Mary fans. Like I remember doing my first Apartment 5B episode with Kill, and I did it with him and his wife. And we was talking about Mary, and we was kind of going through it. And he said him and his wife kind of lost it after My Life because they said Share My World, it felt like something was missing to them. It was a lot that, what I'm saying, we like Mary, like grit, and they felt like it wasn't enough grit on there to them. Mm-hmm. And they said, but when we got to the Mary album, it was like,
baby.
Hey!
Ooh, baby.
Yes, baby. But I love Share My World. I love what it did for her career-wise. I mean, it was easier for her career as far as, not gonna cry from Waiting to Exhale. So I told Timbergen about that a couple of nights ago. But how you feel? He couldn't guess it, sis. I said, what song do you think that she does not like on Wait to Exhale? And he named so many songs. I was like, oh no, She liked
It took
that.
you about 5 guesses to get
It
it when I
did.
first told you.
It did. Yep. And so it made it easier
It's
for
like
not going to cry.
I think it's the only song I don't like on Wait and Exhale. I think I like every other song I like.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's just that one.
Yeah. So, but Share My World, I love. It's a top 3 Mary album for me. I enjoy
bye,
it.
Temujin. Yeah, we gonna get out of here soon too.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here soon. All right, Neltron, love you, bro. So yeah, Share My World. That was kind of.
What's some other ones? We won't get into it, but like we said, Mike Jones earlier, the Shelter album by Brand New Heavies. That's what gave you Sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do right to be happy. And I love the Uma mix of it as well. But I love the original too. The original is a little more smooth, and then the remix is a little more hip hop.
It gave you a feeling of Got Till It's Gone. The Uma mix.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about the Sometimes mix is it's a lot of time where they just take the beat out. It's just like acapella, like they kind of do some silent moments in the song that kind of work because it kind of punctuates different parts of the song. Because listen, anyway, in Dear Davenport, she could sing me the alphabet. She could just go out there and count. She could just go and scat. She don't do. She really don't do no wrong for me because her vocals are just so strong and it's just so smooth. Like she's one of those singers that just never strains. You never hear a straining moment.
Never.
But yet you still get the emotion, but you don't get the strain. And some days you do want like kind of a gravelly, raspy singer, but sometimes you just want a pure singer. And that's what she gave me. It's just pure, effortless singing.
Yes, I agree.
Love
I agree. Yes, Joseph Flame by Patty.
Oh yeah, that sure did. Yep.
Talk about love. Talk about love. Love. Let's talk about love. I do like Don't Block Your Blessings. I like that on Flame because also that was her book that she came out with, and my mom got the book. So I remember that song. What else on that album I think I liked?
Not the Patricia Hope.
I like The Way It Feels. Is that on that album? Joseph?
Look who Mike. I'm jealous of Mike Jones. You see this?
Ooh.
But she gonna be at City Winery in May in DC.
Oh, for real? Oh wow.
Yeah. On her tour, not on the Chris Body. How do you say his name? Do you know?
You asked me.
I know, but you might have known. I had to put it out there. But when she come to City Winery, it's just her. It's not
okay.
It's not
because I think that's where Zoe and them was at.
Yeah.
That's where they was at. Damn, I wanted to go so bad, but it's my mom's birthday, so yeah. But Patty, can't forget about Miss Patricia.
Mike, the one you going to, is it the Chris show or is it just Psy? But yeah. Bodie. Okay, I had it right the first time then. Chris Bodie. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yes, I know. She loved
They
Mike.
was in Durham, but it was the weekend. I wasn't working, but it was the weekend it snowed here, and I didn't want to go out in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at DPAC, and it was really expensive. So
yeah.
I couldn't justify it. Just Psy. Okay. Well, have a good time. I'm jealous.
Yes, please
have
do.
a ball. Tell us, and make sure you tell us all about it, or take some pictures or something.
Yes, God.
And that'll be a good treat for you too. So. All right. Any other albums people just want to mention? We don't really have time to talk about them, but just
some
to acknowledge
other 1997 albums
that we might have missed.
You remember Super Duper Fly? We threw that in there.
Super Duper Fly. Yep.
The Carnival.
The Carnival, Wyclef. You know, even though I don't really consider that R&B, but it's black singing, so I'm counting.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see.
We already said the soul food and all that, right?
Yeah, soul food. Love Jones.
Yes.
Which still is amazing to this day.
Jagged Edge's first album.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Mike. I saw that.
Jagged Edge's first album.
Oh yeah, Jagged Edge. 112 had an album 97, right?
They came out in 96 with Drew Hill.
No, I said 112.
But the album came out a week before
when Drew Hill.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but they hit. But the albums really hit in 97 though. Because once Cupid hit, it was a wrap for them. It was a wrap. So
said Jagged Edge came out in 98.
Not a Jagged Era. That came out in 97.
No. That's right. They came out in 97 and then they came out in 98 again, right?
Did they
chart in 98?
They charted in 98, right?
Okay.
Because they didn't come out again until 2000 with Any Heartbreak.
Oh, okay. J.E. Heartbreak, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's it. I think we kind of got
kind of the main one. I'm sure some things that we forgot or missed.
Yeah.
But those was like memorable that we can think of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Jagged Edge came out in October of 97.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo, we had a lot, man. 97 was loaded.
And as much grief as I give Jagged Edge, that Gotta Be, that song Still Forever is
I love that song.
That's an amazing song.
It is.
Yeah.
Because that first thing when they came out with, because
what was the first single?
Shit. What was the title of that damn song? It was an up tempo, and it was like no. Ain't no stop. Was it Ain't No Stopping?
No, Mike Jones. Jagged Era came out in 97.
Oh, The Way That You Talk.
It came out. The single The Way You Talk came out in August 2nd, and then the album came out in October the 21st, 1997. And then Gotta Be came out December. And Gotta Be came out December 5th, 1997.
Come on now. I know my dates now.
Now you did get me together on something else, but not on this one. You got me together, but not this one. But yeah.
Oh, Lisa Stanfield. Oh, that 97 album. Oh, okay.
What was on that? Was that the one with All Woman on it? Or was that from earlier? I can't remember.
I thought All Woman. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's my cousin.
on the white side.
You're right. Oh no, that's not even the album I'm talking about. Oh yeah, I don't know this album. The Lisa Stanfield album. I don't know it. So
that's what she did, the Barry White cover. The Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh, okay. Oh God,
I gotta listen to this. She did You Know How to Love Me. I bet I'm gonna hate it.
Ooh, on that album?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I'm gonna listen to it. It might be good, But you know how I am about that song.
Yes.
But no, I remember the single Never Gonna Give You Up, but I don't remember the album. I might have to revisit it. I'm curious now.
Yeah, because Affection, her debut. I love that record. Love that.
Okay, that's what I thought. All Woman was back was older. I was wrong.
Yeah. Oh, real. What is it? All Woman was on the second album, Real Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. 97 was loaded, man.
I'm gonna go back and revisit that Lisa though, because I don't remember it, so I'm gonna have to go back. I'm
The
curious
audience
because
booed
I love
them.
her voice.
Mariah and
Who got booed?
Jagged Edge. He said Jagged Edge, Aaliyah, Mariah, and Destiny Child got booed at Madison Square Garden.
Aaliyah got booed here.
I heard Aaliyah got booed before.
Mariah did too, because they weren't good concert performers.
Mariah ain't a good live stage performance. She's just not.
They got
Still
booed
ain't.
because it was one of those. It was one of those concerts, that the radio stations do, and I think here it was called Jam Fest or something. I don't know. I'm making up something. I can't remember what it was called, but those big shows like in Budweiser and stuff. We had those shows.
Yeah,
it was one of those. So it was a whole bunch of just random people on the bill. Yep, and they booed Aaliyah, they booed Mariah, and it was somebody else they booed, and I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mariah's not a good stage performer. She's gonna do what you give on Friday at work, the bare minimum. I mean, the girl, like, she's dope. She can sing her ass off. She just has no stage persona at all. At all. At all. You be like,
it was some group that they.
It could have been Destiny Child.
It wasn't Destiny Child though, because it was before it. Well, no, it wasn't Destiny Child, but it was another girl group though.
You sure want the Lord? Yep, BLS. Yep, I do kind of remember that.
It might have been Allure, but anyway, it was a girl group that they booed. It wasn't Destiny Child though. It wasn't Destiny Child.
Because I think I remember.
Because I never seen them. I never seen them, so they weren't. Whatever show I went to, they weren't at it. I never seen them before.
I remember. I think Doug Banks in the morning, and they were talking about that one morning. I kind of remember that and how they were saying like a lot of people got booed.
Timothy, you brought up Rome. His album came out in 97. I happened to see that when I was scrolling. I was like, oh, you see, I ain't mentioned it till somebody said something.
Mm-hmm. My cousin Desmond, God bless his soul, he loved that album.
I never listened to the whole album.
Don't.
Because I feel like his song, it was a good, not good vocals, it was a good song, but I could hear that the vocals weren't good, so I wasn't interested in checking out the album. That's why I never listened to it. I knew that this was just a flash in the pan, that he happened to get a good song. Because the song is fine with me, but his vocals are terrible.
He look all right.
Oh, I don't even remember what he looked like.
Oh yeah, Something for the People. Their album came out in 97 too, which is so crazy because you had to actually go get the single of what's that song? My Love Is a You had to go get the single because the album version is completely different from the single version. So it made you go buy the single. That's why the single sold. Because it wasn't on the album.
So you better represent. Because my love is the bomb, baby.
That song was supposed to be for Adina Howard, though.
Oh, that'd have been dope.
It was supposed to be for Adina Howard.
That would have been dope, yo. Adina would have killed that.
Yeah, she would have.
Especially if they'd have slowed it down. Look. Boy, you'll never find another love as good as this. That'd have been dope. I'd have rather her had it. I mean, the song was cool and all, but I'd rather have a sexy female.
Ate that. She would have ate that.
She'd have ate.
Mm-hmm.
She'd have ate.
Yeah. Go listen to it. You'll see why. Because there's plenty of people on social media talking about how that they pissed that it ain't on Spotify. Go on and listen to it. You'll find out.
But yeah, y'all. But we gonna get out of here.
Yes.
But thank you for hanging out with us.
This was
Check out
dope.
Catch That.
Yes.
Catch up on Catch That.
Yes.
Like I said, the episode with Vern talking about Tony's real dope. Mm-hmm. And then the one before that, with Tracy Lee is really dope.
And then the one we did with Lauren and Neil. Lauren was definitely an emotional one. We got a lot of hits for that one.
Yeah. So at the beginning, you're going to cry a little bit. And by the end, you're going to be laughing your ass off at Neil.
Yes.
See you, Mike. Thank you.
See you, Mike. Thanks.
Have fun at that concert.
Yes. Please.
Just know I'll be sitting over here hating. Because you know how I fucks with Cy hard.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's my girl.
But yes.
Check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if you have a couple bucks, leave us a tip. R&B Reps on Cash App.
Yes.
But if not, we love you anyway.
Right. Love that y'all rock with us, man.
Mm-hmm. And or get your t-shirt or just watch the shows.
Yes.
All that helps.
Yes. Share it with anybody you know that love R&B. Share it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's great.
Or share it with somebody that don't love R&B so they could get to fall in love with it.
That's true. I'm with that. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Share it with your white family. All that.
Mm-hmm. They be listening to us on the low anyway.
Yeah, share it with them. We gotta know all about their music. They should know about ours. But I digress.
Oh, love it. I love it.
Nah, but seriously, yeah. Share it with somebody that you think would enjoy it, and we really appreciate it. That helps us out so much.
Yes.
And yeah. Oh, coming this Sunday, we have a Catch That Mini, and it's going to be featuring our friend Rel and our friend Victor. So we're going to get two fellas talking about two different kind of love songs. So it's going to be fun.
Yes, y'all will enjoy
and
this.
And they tough, and they like tough guys too.
They tough dudes, like
But you're gonna get this side of them, which I think is dope.
So. Right. So yeah, the trailer will be out this Thursday at 2 p.m. on our Instagram and our Twitter. So look out for that, and just catch that, man, for real.
Yeah, and thank you. Love y'all. Mwah.